Well, hello guys, welcome back to episode 4 of the Versus Save. So, you might notice something about the screen. This is our save with Brest. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not currently managing Brest. Now, there's probably one reason why that has happened. And yeah, you're right. I've been fired, been sacked. Lost me job. I'm going to go on to whether I think that was a fair thing or not in a second. I think it probably was, but I think the important thing is, by the end of it, I actually felt that I'd actually turned the corner a little bit and we were starting to play decent football. It took me so long to get there, just too long. And they decided that it was, they might do better with a different person in charge, and maybe the trucking football manager. Oh dear. Yeah, this has not gone well from start to finish. We're going to have a little dive into what the last few games looked like, because I think it was quite positive. And actually, despite us being bottom of the entire division, there is some positives still to be had. So this is the second time I've recorded this video. I actually recorded it last night, which would have been Thursday night. But I probably had one or two many beers when I'm doing that. I don't normally drink in the week, but I decided to break that rule for one or two reasons. But it didn't come out so well. But what I did do that evening, which was quite fantastic, which I'm just randomly going to talk about now because I want to make this video a little bit longer, so the trucking football manager doesn't realise what's happened until he clicks on it, and then he will realise. But yeah, I think it's really cool to say. So I am a big fan of the Mimic, which was a Channel 4 comedy with a guy called Terry Minot, who is an impressionist, and he basically plays an impressionist in this sitcom. So I'm a massive fan of his, and he actually has just started streaming on Twitch, so gaming on Twitch. And I dropped into his stream last night. I was only going to kind of pop in there just to see what it was like. Basically, it was him and some other guy he was doing a multiplayer game with, and about two other people. So I basically had about 3.5 hours to chat with Terry Minot about various things, which was just super cool. And he did a variety of impressions. Basically just asked him, can you do this impression? And he was really, really like enjoying it all and sort of chatting away, and did his Morgan Freeman impression and all sorts. So it's just one of the most surreal moments of my life, just spending 3.5 hours talking to someone, well, not talking, but at least like communicating with someone that you really you really think highly of, you never actually would ever get the chance to talk to. So it's just super cool, and he's going to be doing it regularly. I will be in his streams regularly, so go and check Terry Minot out. He is utterly bonkersly good. And it was really, really nice, 3.5 hours, and it sort of distracted me from some other stuff that's sort of going on at the minute, which was kind of nice to have that distraction. So yeah, anyway, that was a little aside, but a really cool aside that I was really pleased about. So let's get back to this save and figure out what went wrong. Well, we know what went wrong. I became manager, but let's have a look at the fixtures since last time we were together, which was the game against Strasbourg. So I was originally going to be coming back for the game against St Etienne, so it was the first game of February. That's what we had talked about. So as you can see, we've won a few games in that period. So after the Strasbourg game, I decided I needed to make some changes because we weren't particularly good. We had a player sent off. It was all looking rather crap. So actually, I moved to the formation that's, I wonder if it's still, they've probably changed it all now. Yeah, moved to this era formation, And the tactic was very similar to the one that we had been using in the journeyman save, which makes sense, I think. And as you can see, it worked really, really well. Actually, initially I went for the base formation, which was a sort of the asymmetric crap formation, I think I called it, with all of the original instructions on. I remembered after playing this, actually, I'd taken a load of those instructions off, and it was working better. So as you can see, we got absolutely smashed in this game. Looked terrible, but I think Fassurier, I think that was his first goal for us, so that was nice. But we had another board meeting straight after this, and at this point I had to grovel a little bit and say, well, I'm so sorry, can you give me a month and things will look better? And I think they did. They didn't think they did, because we only played 2 more league games and lost them both. But we did play in the next game against Lille and played quite well. It was an even game. Mendy scored a goal to equalise their goal. Finished 1-1. We went to penalties and beat Lille on penalties in the 4th round of this BKT Cup, which was very, very nice. Then we played them again in the next game, and it was a very different match. They had a player sent off, and then they scored after that. We survived an onslaught. It wasn't great. I tweaked the tactics a little bit further. It wasn't great, but we only lost 1-0. Didn't really deserve to lose and should have probably took the win in the end, considering they were down to 10 men. They just broke on us and scored, which was really disappointing. So then we made a signing. One signing in the start of January. And this guy, who looks... I mean, I only bought him for, what was it, £350,000 from Hertha Berlin. Sorry, I've lost him again. Where's he gone? Where's he gone, the bad man? Alexander Esven, who is German. I, for some reason, thought he wasn't German until now, because I've seen he's from Germany, even though I bought him from Germany. Valued at almost £2 million. Fast player, which was important. He can dribble, he can cross, but the most important thing is he was coming not thinking that he was an utter crap player, which I think we're at the point, the rest of the team, that was just no confidence at all. We just couldn't get that confidence in the team, and because of that, the team looked like they didn't know how to play football. Some of the goals in that 4-1 loss, the first one that I was talking about, the goals were horrendous. We were so bad. It was just catastrophic mistake after catastrophic mistake, and it must be a confidence thing, because when this guy came in, all of a sudden he started doing some things and the rest of the team picked up. It was weird. We suddenly went from, I know we played a lower division team in this first game, and this really helped actually. There wasn't really a lot of time to shove friendlies, and I did, as you see, I played Torquay and beat them, but yeah, we won 5-0. He got 2 goals, which was really nice, but we also got goals from Autre, Silvestre, the centre-back, and Perard, the left-back. And we looked good, we looked strong, and he was really good on that left side. That's where I was playing him, where we were a little bit weaker. We were decent on the right, but not so good on the left. So then we had a home game against Reims in the Cup quarter-final, and they are a top-division side. And we played really well. We went 2-0 down, still playing okay, but 2-0 down. And then we absolutely dominated them in the second half. Esvein got 2 more goals, 4 goals in 2 games at this point. Absolutely fantastic. And Autre got a goal as well. Played brilliantly and came through and won the game and held on to it. And they didn't have many chances. We could have won by a lot more. It was brilliant. And suddenly, from thinking... we played well as well. This wasn't sort of a win that we had sort of somewhere back here where we didn't play well. We just got a bit lucky. This was a proper win where we played really well, deserved it. And then the last game we played was against Bordeaux. Yeah, this was unlucky. This was very, very unlucky. So we took a lead, own goal from them. It was a terrible own goal from them. They scored soon afterwards and then scored again. So 2-1, and I was thinking, oh well. But we absolutely battered them then. Absolutely battered them in the second half. And Lasagna finally, in the 86th minute, scored a goal. And I thought, wow, a 2-2 draw against Bordeaux is a pretty good result. I'd be happy with that. Last couple of minutes of the game, Sankare pops up with a goal, and that is what did it for us. I imagine we'd have probably been sacked anyway, but as you can see, there's a lot more green in that month. We played 2 top division sides and beat them both, so that tells us we're on the right road. And who knows? We could get a cup final. We've drawn Saint Etienne in the semi-final, which would have been played. I was hoping to get to that, but the board were incredibly happy about our cup performance, just not happy about the rest of the performance. No, actually, no. Yeah, we got Montpellier in the league, so we'd have played Montpellier, then Montpellier again, because weird things happen like that, as we did with Lille. Yeah, so that's where we are. So we are out, and as you can see, we'll show you where we are in the league. We're rock bottom on 8 points, minus 1 win, 5 draws, 14 losses. It is terrible. Minus 25 goal difference. Trucking Football Manager was somewhere up here. So yeah, it's really gone badly. I'm not entirely sure. Like I say, I was trying things and I just didn't find the right solution, and sometimes that happens, but that's the way it is. So it's 1-0 to the Trucking Football Manager. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do, whether he's going to continue the save to the end of the season or whether he'll stop as well. Not sure, but he's doing really well, so he might carry this on. Now comes the question to you guys. What do you want to happen after this? I know it wasn't a really good example of how this could work, but I think the concept is still really good. So should we be looking for a revenge mission against the Trucking Football Manager, a rematch, different club, different league, something like that? Would you be interested in seeing that? Or would you be interested in seeing a different creator, maybe? Or would you be interested in seeing more than 2 creators going up against each other? Would that be interesting for you? Let me know in the comments how you would want me to proceed with this idea, and I'll have a look through those if I get comments on it, and maybe come to some conclusion, because I'd really like to continue it in some vein or other. Just not 100% sure what that would look like at the minute. It's whether we go through the same process and maybe we pick some different leagues, maybe put the Championship in there, take the Premier League out, maybe take the French League because we've done it this time, put the Portuguese League in, something like that. Let me know what you would want, what sort of leagues you'd want in. You guys could suggest the leagues we put in, and whether you think the rules should be changed, anything really that you think will change the way we are doing this or improve the way we are doing this. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Apologies that I made such a tits up of this, but it was ever likely as soon as that came up. But it was a lot of fun, really enjoyed the process, and hopefully we'll be back with more of this type of save very, very soon. Thank you very much to the Trucking Football Manager for taking part and keeping in close contact with me. I think it's been a lot of fun. He seems to have enjoyed it a lot as well. So yeah, thanks to all you guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit like on this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see what we're up to next in this versus save. And yeah, make sure you go over to the Trucking Football Manager's channel, link down below for the video and the channel. If you're not subscriber to him already, make sure you click on that subscribe button. He does some ace content. He's got a save with San Marino and San Marino Calcio at the moment, where he's doing a sort of building a nation save, which is going interestingly, shall we say. He's finding it a bit of a challenge, which is understandable. Yeah, go over to his channel and leave some comments down in his chat. Victory related comments. I know I'm going to get some crap in the comments here, but it is what it is. Yeah, so thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.